would you recommend with that? Because a lot of people suffer out there and they don't show it.
Yeah, well, let me just tell you this. I lost everything. I lost over $100 million, went bankrupt when my greatest fear was being bankrupt. Not only was I bankrupt, but I could go tell my mom, who the only reason I wanted to be rich was to buy her a house and a car, go tell her that I was bankrupt, but not only bankrupt, but I lost her house. I forgot to take the name of the title. So my basement had a basement. And I always tell people that there is an energy suck that exists no matter failure, setbacks, mistakes, punishments that you perceive. No matter what successes you have, void shortages and obstacles that you experience, there is an energy suck between two things. I am, and this is what I want people to think I am. And if you're a parent out there, I want you to pay particular attention to this, because the social silos that exist today within the context of social media, they create a greater suck, a greater drain or bleeding of energy between I am and being okay with what I am, and here's what you must have people think you are. People standing in front of cars they don't own, houses they lease, doing and bragging achievements and rankings that just aren't true. See, most people watching those social silos think about, I need more, I need to buy more, I need more to be happy, I need more to be healthy, I need more to be wealthy, I need more to be worthy, instead of I am.
And it's so interesting how they, that judgment of someone else, even as someone they may not even know, is so important to them. And it is kind of a thing that I feel like should be out there more and talked about for people to overcome such hardships. What kept you from quitting during those times? I mean, you told me you lost $100 million. That's insane. Losing a house, that's painful, right? You have kids. I've seen you have two beautiful daughters.
Three daughters and one son.
Oh, three daughters and one son. Sorry, I saw
one of the daughters. She's too big time for me, and my son's 13, so he won't want it anymore. But yeah, I got 4 kids.
Congratulations, 4 kids. You keep busy. I've seen the Instagram of your 2 daughters. I'll check out the rest of your family. I do have 2 daughters as well and a son as well, so very close. But what keeps you from quitting? Like at that point in time where you're at the bottom of the bottom, what is the sauce? What kept you from quitting?
First, understanding the difference between motivation and inspiration, right? I remember lying in bed that first day of bankruptcy, thinking about how I had to go tell my mom what I had to go tell my mom, living in blame, shame, and justification. And then Rocky, of all movies, came on at 5:30 a.m. And I was sitting there in tears, and I was watching him get his butt kicked again and again, and he's flopping around, and Mickey's telling him, stay down. Yeah. And there's this one moment where he looks up, and I can see he looked up and he says, man, I can look up, I can get up. And if I can get up, I can step up. And if I can step up, I can get there, back there, away from here, in a progress, protection, promotion that I was blessed with. And so I decided every time I felt like I couldn't get up, I just looked up. I looked up to the things I was grateful for, and I got up. And I used a little cheat code that I tell everyone that doesn't feel motivated every day, isn't inspired to apply their why every day. I always say, hey, use time. Time is that dependent variable. Look up and tell yourself, I'm going to get up for 5 minutes. I'm going to get up for 5 minutes, and the first 5 minutes suck. The first 5 minutes suck of working out, eating right, taking out the trash. The first 5 minutes suck of whatever it is you think you don't want to do. And give yourself permission to quit after 5 minutes. And I'll tell you, 100% of the time that I've done this, I've never quit. And one other thing, 100% of the time when I get done working out, eating right, doing things that I didn't think I could do or want to do, at the end, I've never said, man, I wish I didn't get up.
Wow. That is inspiring. I mean, I totally agree. Everybody, I think, wakes up and dreads going to the gym at 5 a.m, 6 a.m. But once you get there, you're just going through it, and then you feel so much better. All right, let's talk about the journey to success now. So you've rebounded. You've hit bankruptcy, which is like a very low point. It ruins your credit. I mean, there's just so much going on at that time where you feel like you're losing so much. And I've had a family that had that issue before, so I know how painful it is. What did it take to reestablish yourself when you decided that, hey, I'm going to get up, I'm going to do that 5 minutes? Was it overnight that you became a success, or what does it take to get to the level that you get to? A lot of people don't understand that.
Yeah, for me, it was attachment, attaching my emotions to something different. You see, I lived in the world of not enough, where everything happened to me, single mom, 6 kids, packing my dinner in a paper bag just so we could eat,
Wow.
to a world of just enough for me, buying things I didn't need to impress people I didn't like, to this new world of more than enough, where I attach my emotions not to I will be happy when, but I am happy now, and I will apply my why, but I'm now trajectory of where I want to be. You see, that whole I am happy, I am healthy, I am wealthy, I am worthy. I just had to figure out what I was doing to interfere with it. Yeah. And so a lot of people can't reconcile attaching their emotions to us, not the outcome. So I have this saying, it's a ferocious Buddha, that it does their best, it learns lessons and has fun each day, thinks, does, believes, and feels in a trajectory of where they want to be or better. And so when outcomes are created that aren't aligned with where we thought we wanted to be, instead of thinking we're punished, we have faith we're being protected and promoted. You see, human nature, human capability does not and cannot be aware of the process or the outcomes and what they actually mean. They don't know or understand what an outcome is. So when I lost everything, that day I lost everything, that I looked up and I got up, I didn't have the mindset that, whoa, I'm so blessed. Yeah. I'm promoted and protected. I had 33 homes gone. I had out in a golf course, all left me. I had to move from my dream home with 3 kids and a pregnant wife into a rented house, rented furniture, and 1 car. I wasn't saying to myself at that time, oh, I know it's going to be good. I know my life is going to be better. But I had faith. I had faith that I could walk through this and make it better. I had faith that I could find the light, the love, and the lessons, and losing everything, make me better, to promote me, protect me. And here I am 15 years later, since 2008. I make more money, I help more people, and I have more fun. I am happy, I am healthy, I am wealthy, and I am worthy. I figured out a lot of things I was doing.
Wow, it sounds like this round of improvement internally and just improving yourself, you're more calm, you're more at peace, and you feel that was probably a very big lesson to what you really don't want or do want. What keeps you grounded? You mentioned now you're so popular, you're out there, that I see you everywhere. A lot of people I know follow you. I have a couple other guests coming on that follow you as well. So what keeps you grounded?
Faith. And I have what I call best option faith. And so I don't care what religion you are. I don't care what philosophy, theories, or spiritualities you follow. Define this. My best option is there's something bigger than me, an omniscient, all-powerful, and all-knowing source. Call it God, Buddha, Muhammad, Jesus, Joseph Smith, Buddha. I don't care what you define it. Call it a toothbrush. But if it's bigger than you and it loves you, protects you, and promotes you more than your mom, what is there else to be good in? You know, and I say that in the respect that that's the best option I can have. I speak, as you know, around the world. I just got back from speaking with Tom Brady, Tom Bill, and Chicharito, Orlando, Houston, Mexico City. I got San Diego, San Francisco, and Miami this week. And I will tell you that all of that is grounded in one thing. I'm protected and promoted by an omniscient, all-knowing, all-powerful source that's coming through me for others. And if you have faith, you can do anything. You are only limited by your own self-image. You will never overachieve your own self-image. The more abundant you are in your mindset, your heart, and your mindset, the more you'll add value and the more you will see value in everything you do.
Thank you for that. And David, I watched your Instagram reel. There are 3 things for success. And this kind of leads to this question. You mentioned a spouse as being so important. Briefly go into that. A lot of people come to me, and I've been married for I think 12 years now. But a lot of people come to me and I say the importance is your wife has to be on the same trajectory as you to not be a conflict, et cetera. What do you recommend in terms of a spouse, or how important is a spouse in your success?
Yeah. Look, 6 years, and your intimate partner, your spouse, is the most important liaison in your life. They are the ones who allow you to be you by communicating to everyone else that's relative to you, your children, your parents, in-laws, the community. Your wife is that intimate liaison to everything that you do. The second thing that you need is to learn to love what you do. If you learn to love what you do, it will tell you all its secrets. And if it tells you all its secrets, you're going to have all the cheat codes to level up faster, better than anyone else. And then finally, you know this about me because you follow me, sleep. Buy the best bed you can find, have a sleep coach. I joke around. I always dreamed of being in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. I represented the Pro Football Hall of Fame. My business partner is a Football Hall of Famer, first African-American in the Hall of Fame as a quarterback, wow. The only African-American as a quarterback, Warren Moon. Wow. And I tell them all, you guys may be Hall of Famers in football, but I'm in the Hall of Fame for something that everyone in the world does, and they do it for a third of their life, their entire life, and it's called sleep. And I am the Hall of Famer of sleep. I get better recovery from my sleep and better access to information in my sleep than any other human being that I have. So when they come up with the big Hall of Fame sleep and they put the busts in there, I know I will be not only nominated, but inducted into the most important Hall of Fame. My family, my activity I get paid for, and my sleep, the three most important things you need in order to live a passionate, purposeful, and profitable life.
I was going to ask you, and this was going to be a follow-up question, would you get, let's say, a very nice Ferrari or a nice sleeping mattress? And I think you would totally pick the mattress any day.
Any day of the week, and I would donate the rest of the money to other people's mattresses as well.
That's sweet of you. Final question, David. If you could go back in time to, let's say, 20 years old, you're a young man, what would you tell yourself and why?
Yeah, 3 words. Ask for help. If I just would have asked for help in my career, I had such great success. Young age, a millionaire 9 months out of law school, multi-millionaire by 30, worth over $100 million, running the most notable sports agency in the world. They had made the movie Jerry Maguire about my firm. I would have said, ask for help. Live in radical humility. The fastest way to get to where you want to be is to ask someone who's already there for help and help someone else get to where they want to be. Ask for help, give help, find out, would it help you if, or do you know anyone that can help me? If I just would ask for help, it's the answer, it's the solution. And the greatest thing today is we have the technology and the platforms and the communities where we have access to so many more people to ask for help. When I was young, there wasn't as many people that you got to use the yellow pages, you got to go to the golf game, the church group. There isn't as many places. Man, I ask for help from about 1 million people a day now. Anyone has 1,000 people easily. I used to tell, I did a mastermind this weekend, and I said, you were young, I'm 55. When you were young, how long would it take you to ask for help from 1,000 people? And most people said a month, some people said a year. Everyone today said minutes or hours to be able to ask for help from 1,000 people. So if you don't know the power of abundance and help, then practice asking for help, and your life will change in a very accelerated manner.
You know, I totally agree with you. And a lot of people that have come on the podcast all talk about having a mentor, getting that advice of help. That's why I started my YouTube channel. I learned how to swim on YouTube. I was also a young man without any direction. So, you know, this is my way of giving back and really built, I would say, a nice platform for myself and also into real estate.
And you're a salty stick of butter.
Yeah, and salted.
You made it a salted stick of butter. I want to tell everyone in the context of asking for help, for your entire community, especially on YouTube, I will sign my book. I will send it to your entire community.
Oh, wow.
I will pay for the book. I will pay for shipping. So it's not get a free book and pay $10. No, I will pay for everything. I'm on a mission to empower over 1 billion people to be happy.
Wow.
I have values, daily practices, and execution models to have the right mindset, heart set, and handset to live in abundance. I will teach you how to make money, help people, and have fun